Alright, so I went into GameStop to get a pop that honestly I've been looking at, and I just decided to finally go for it because this pop is so cool. And I don't really do the San Diego Comic Con pops anymore. I don't really go out of my way to get them. The community has become so toxic with Funko when it comes to the San Diego Comic Con. They're like, oh, even when they reveal cool stuff, they're just so negative about it. And it's just like, I don't know. I'm not excited anymore. These stores do such a bad job with Comic Con. They're hard to find, and it's just like I don't really worry about Funko anymore. I honestly still collect them, but it's on a like, oh well, every once in a while I'll find one really cool I pre-order. Most of my pops I get off of Amazon. I get on deals. I don't really, or me just randomly going into the store and seeing this. And I saw this a couple days ago. Didn't have the money at the time, but I did get some. I did get paid recently, and I just had to have this one, and that is Batman Returns, the Penguin with and the Duck Ride. Um, I'm not some big Batman Returns fan, but honestly, the Penguin in that movie is fantastic. I love him in that movie. He is one of my favorite Batman villains. Honestly, probably my favorite. I know a lot of people would say Joker, but like Penguin's awesome. I love Colin Farrell in the new movie, so and this is the Duck Rat. What I really this pop, look at him. He's got his little cane in this side, and then you can't even see this in the box. He's on his hat, and that's why you gotta get some of these pops out of box. But then you got his little penguin things behind him. This is just a great design, and at work, I guess again, I mentioned this in like every video. I work in a movie theater. So I bring a lot of DC collectibles, put them on display when we have DC movies. This might be a really cool one to just have on display because the people who know will know. But this is just a great design of the penguin holding his riding his little duck ride. I probably need to watch Batman Returns again. I honestly don't remember it that well, but I've only watched it once. But yeah, I do really like this one. I think it's a great looking pop. Do want to watch that again, and hopefully I like it more because I just never been a big Batman Returns guy. Then they had a couple things on clearance, and every once in a while there'll be a couple things that interest me enough that I'll look at them and see what they are together. They told me these were $26 together or something like that. That's a really good deal. So ignore the price tags because again, I bought these for the price of $25 together. This is a McFarlane Toys figure of Bruce Wayne as Batman, and then I got a Funko Pop of the Hydra Stomper. I guess we'll start with the Funko Pop because it's easiest to unbox. I think this is actually my first What If Pop. I was not a crazy What If guy. Here's the thing, the comics are really cool, and they actually are really interesting stories. I feel like in the show, some of them are good, some of them weren't, and that's kind of how the comics were too. But I feel like it's more so in the show. But the Captain America episode was really cool, and I did really like the Hydra Stomper. It being like Steve in the suit, still wanting to help because obviously, even though Captain Carter becomes Captain America in that episode, that's the whole twist. Steve is still got that heroic attitude and still wants to help, and I like that story. So that's kind of cool to have this little figure there. Um, and then we got this Bruce Wayne McFarlane Toys figure. I would like to see the Hydra Stomper come back in the MCU, maybe in like Secret Wars or something. I don't know. It's just a really cool design that it's kind of a shame it appeared in an animated series because you kind of want something that cool to like appear in a movie, and it'd just be really neat. But we'll see. And then, I really enjoyed the new Batman movie. So many people have this negative attitude with it, but like, guys, the new Batman movie is great. Like, I know there's still people who haven't seen it, so I'm just going to say this right now. If you are someone who hasn't seen it because you've heard negative things about it or whatever, this movie is fantastic and 100% worth watching. And honestly deserved to be the highest grossing film of the year, but I get why Top Gun Maverick is and some of the other ones above it, but it still deserved to be the highest grossing one. it is just such a great movie. It's I think what happens with 3 hour movies is they don't tend to do as well as some other movies just because they are 3 hours, so you have less show times and stuff. But I also just think a lot of people are very hesitant with the casting of Robert Pattinson. But I think a sequel will do much better because I think a lot of people have discovered this film was great, and the people who dogging on it are just assholes who just hate on everything. I mean, because this is just a great movie, and it's just fantastic. I really enjoyed this movie. A lot of people didn't like the Robert Pattinson face paint. I personally didn't care either way. I think it looked cool. I think I think this is a great Batman movie, and I'm excited to see what they do with it. It's kind of a neat looking figure. I like this, though I don't remember this specific outfit. I do remember the black face paint, but I think the black face paint is cool because like there was a Batman like figure. He's not just going to wash it off so quickly. It's pretty obvious why he would wear that kind of face paint in a movie. It just makes sense for the character. This is a more realistic portrayal, so they're adding things that just would make sense for a Batman to have, and it just, yeah. And also, yeah, he's a little more edgy, but that's just because he hasn't really coped with what it means to be Batman. He's still new at this, so I like the story in this movie. I think it's really cool, but this figure is really neat. I like that this one stands better than most of my McFarlane Toys figures, so that's nice. It's going to be easier to put on a shelf, at least. I really think I need to get the Penguin line from this line. The rest of them I could kind of do without, but if Penguin just... That's cool. I kind of need that one. But yeah, these are all cool pops to get. I'm actually glad that I got this one. A very neat design. I do really like this guy. These both for like $25, like a 6-inch Funko Pop and this McFarlane Toys figure, which is usually like $25. Got it for like less than that. As what it would have been like it'd been like $13-12 each, or like $12.50 each, or whatever, to make that price point. Whatever it was, a really good deal. I kind of am debating on getting the Amazon exclusive with this one with Captain Carter, though. That one's really, really neat. Might have to do that. But this is amazing. This is one of the best Comic-Con pops I've seen in a really long time. I have no idea where I'm going to put it, but I'm going to make sure it's got a nice spot to sit on display, because this thing is freaking awesome. So thank you guys for watching, like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.